Hello, hello! Welcome back to SnowRunner and our hard mode adventures. As we continue to tackle Alaska, we're picking up exactly where we left off. The engine's running, the lights are on, we are rolling. We are getting long logs into Pedro Bay, no faffing about. We don't faff here. we do lots of faffing. So we've got a single run of long logs to go to Pedro. It wants a single load of mediums, which will go in later. We're doing long logs to start with, tackling mediums after. Just need to check whether we need to run long logs into the port. If we can do long logs from the port to the port, or within itself, if that makes sense. If any of that made sense, then we'll start doing the medium logs here. If we can't, if we need to take the long logs from here to port, then we'll do them next as well, before we get stuck into mediums. Come on, grind it out. Grab some fuel from the front one. That's what we've been getting it from. It'll soon be empty. 29 litres left. And I believe we've got fuel near the gateway into Pedro. I think we may still have fuel in Pedro as well, so we should be good there. I'm amazed at how much fuel we've got laying around, if I'm honest. Although it's taken a long time to get through this, I feel like I've done it pretty good so far. Better than expected anyway. I believe we're on episode 28. Like I said, I'd probably be happy if we could probably do it under 40, under 50. I don't know. I'll have to go back and listen to the first few episodes. But there was a number I put out there and said I would like to have it under 40. Oh shit, I want to say 40. So, but I think because Michigan went so wrong so many times and was just dragged out. We had an episode where the whole episode was just me bobbing the Land Rover up a river because I fell in, and I needed it to drift upstream so I could get it out again. So you know there were episodes like that. I think we flipped the P16 twice, maybe 3 times. You know, that's a mission to get back over. There was a couple of rolls in the Fleet Star. I think the White Western ended up on its side at least once. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. It didn't look like someone who at the time had had about 1,000 hours of playtime and experience playing it. It really didn't, but that's just how these things go. Whereas I think here in the snow, I think the only truck that's gone on its side might be the Yank. And we didn't really care about that. We were just using it because we needed to, you know, try and make use of it. But yeah. It's been it's been strange that I think it's gone so well. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? How well has the series... If I know it's been stop and starty, so it's hard to remember everything. But how well do you think it's gone here? I did have someone comment a while back saying it's probably been easier because I've been using mods. But I've only got one mod truck, and it's a Scout, and we haven't used that for a long time, and that has rolled over a multitude of times and failed on challenges as well. So, I mean, that's not really been a great advantage, other than being able to pull the trailers that I like it to pull. I like it to be able to pull fuel trailers and stuff like that. That's why I went with that the modded Lodestar, because it has the ability to pull the small dolly trailers, which I think it would be able to, and it should be able to anyway. And I think down the line, doesn't the RV Scout pull Scouts and dolly trailers as well? So if the RV Scout can do that and have a built-in scanner, then I think the Lodestar, which is an actual truck, would definitely be able to do that. But I think I may invest early on in getting one of those RV Scouts as a scout to take out and about on the maps. Just because that scanner is going to come in really handy. I know we've got maps coming where there's very little to no exploration sort of pre-done on the maps, and where the watchtowers don't cover all of the maps as well. So being able to open stuff up early on with that built-in scanner, so you're not having to pay for a scanner, which I don't think I would do anyway, or drag one around. That's the thing. I think in Cola, I believe it's in Cola, that there's a mission to go and get one of those scanners, the radar scanners, that are prototype one, and then you get to use it afterwards. But other than that, I don't think I would use one, because I think they're quite expensive, and you don't get that money. I think they're like £5 and you don't get that £5 back. There's no reselling it. They only fit on the back of Scouts, and they are a pain in the backside to pull around. Whereas one of those RVs with repair parts and fuel, I think they have in the back. I haven't used one yet, but repair parts and fuel in the back, and the satellite scanner module coming out the roof. What a bit of kit, as we say. Lovely bit of kit. We're going to skip through these because we want to get a move on. Trying to think, the best route would be over the bridge. Over the bridge, right. Yeah, plus, you know, they have that option of either being able to pull a scout trailer or a double axle or a dolly axle trailer. And, yeah. Providing that they can get across the terrain and do stuff, then I might put one of them on the old tool belt. Maybe I'll have to get one on one of my other saved games and have a little fiddle about with it. Test some trucks out for future use. Because in all this time that I've played, again, like it's mainly been base game maps, using either those trucks that are involved in those maps or available in those maps, or some of the paid for DLC trucks that go in your garage, and one or two mod trucks. The any trucks by Ranger normally turn up in my regular normal mode games. So I think I've said I've got to try and get some RNG3R trucks on here. I don't find them to be overly powered, and I don't find them to have like all the add-on options. Like they're not crazy like that. They're because they're mostly based on realistic type things. So as much as I like the American military trucks, we probably won't get any of them because they don't have crane options. But there is a Mercedes Zentos, which is absolutely brilliant. I love using that. We're going to look to get that. And there is another little Eastern European truck as well that we might look to add to our fleet. A repair trailer back there that's never been used. Have to pull that through probably when we're done, so we can repair all our vehicles that are out and about before they get tucked up. All tucked up, nice and tidy. Got a big trailer of fuel here as well. How full are you? I bet you're right full. Oh, to the brim nearly. Lovely. And we've got another trailer up here with fuel in, and I've probably left the A&K parked in the middle of the road because that's up here as well. Oh, I might be able to squeeze through. And that's another big trailer. Oh, blimey, governor. How much is in that one? Oh, that's full as well. So much fuel. Going to jump in on a load screen here. This is what does annoy me. Pedro Bay comes with a picture of an A&K civilian with the high hitch pulling a large fuel trailer, and that is not available here, and I don't think it was available in game at the time either. I wish we had one of those, but again, that doesn't have a crane support either. But that is, I really like the A&K. It's quick. I quite often sell some garage trucks, and on my normal modes, sell some garage trucks and buy one of those, and just hoss through Michigan so quickly. That's a good way of getting through some stuff. Get yourself an A&K civilian. Low hitch. Flatbed trailer. Bob's your uncle. Right, so where are our logs actually going? To the warehouse. Weather conditions we've done, haven't we? We did that quite early on, I think. So that's not what we need to do. So to the warehouse, so it's to the left, right, and then just carry on through the mud. We should be able to grab a little dribble out of the Lodestar. Will it reach from here? It will. It's got quite a bit of fuel in it as well. Well, I should be able to. Can I... Quick repair job as well. Show it the love that it needs. Right. Perhaps when we do the mediums, I might even... I don't know, come through with just a single load. Probably not. Just to have Pedro Bay done and ticked off. And I can pull the Lodestar out. Possibly. No, I've forgotten already. Left. Yeah. Oh, right, sorry. Yeah. That amazing memory of mine. No instant recall. I can remember the past. I cannot remember just now. Getting old. As Scruffy likes to keep reminding me now in Discord. It's because I'm getting old. It's been a long time since we've been in Pedro Bay. But yeah, I think we got through here pretty quick with the work that needed doing here. I think I remember the first time coming here, and like I was here a lot. I obviously I didn't know any of the jobs and the orders and the flow of it, and where to go and what was needed when and where. So I was in here a lot, faffing about, going a long ways around stuff. Whereas I feel like for this playthrough, we were in and out of Pedro pretty quick. Quick screenshot of the load across the bridge. That'll be our thumbnail for today. Unless something terrible happens, then that'll become the thumbnail for today. So we're going to try and go, if we can, outside of the post. Just need to keep her moving. Keep her moving, keep her upright. Especially the upright, but keep her moving. Perpetual motion is key, isn't it? That's why you gotta get out of that auto gear. You gotta get low plus. Just keep powering. Like if need be, go low, and that'll still just keep you moving. As soon as you start flicking through the gearboxes on auto, or through the gears with the gearbox on auto, that's when, I find anyway, that's when you start getting stuck. That's when things go south. And again, I don't think there is a log station here. So even if we were to drop off medium logs in White River, or Mountain River, sorry, I don't think we would then be able to just come through. I'll check once we've dropped this off. There's planks. We can get planks. It's in there somewhere, isn't it, I think? No, in this way over the other side of the map. Over there somewhere. But I'm not sure if there's a log one. It's a shame you can't get a trailer like this and just decide what you want to put in it. So you can either have one load of long logs, maybe 2 lots of medium, and 3 lots of small. Fit in here, that would be cool. Because in reality, there's no reason why you wouldn't. You wouldn't have one. Because they all look the same as well. Because there is one that'll pull 3 or 4 small, one that'll pull 2 or 3 mediums, and one that pulls 1 log. And it all looks like the same trailer. It just doesn't allow the function of all logs being loaded into the same trailer. Which is a shame. Would save us some pennies as well. Get on it, modders. Work your magic. Work out how to get that scripting to go for us. There we are. So this is just one medium to go here. So let's have a little look. It's just the stock loading, and that is it, isn't it? Yeah. So now we do have to come in with the mediums. Try and get that. Ooh. I was hoping to get it between those trees, but we'll... it's not got stuck, so we'll go with it. So I can decide on what I'm doing. We need to go to Northport. Now my cursor has gone a bit funny lately. So we can get long logs from here. Okay. So we might get started on some mediums then. I think that would make sense. Where do the... There's only one lot of long logs. It's the Northport sawmill. Let me just check. So we pick them up from there. We take them back up. So I'd come in through Mountain River, come down, pick up, I can refuel, come up, and then... Yeah. Tell you what. Let's go do them long logs if we can. I'm in the truck, I've got the trailer. Let's just get them out of the way, and then we can focus on mediums. Rather than extra faffing. Remember, we're faff free. Wish we were fat free, but we're not. But we are faff free. But we're trying to be faff free. We do faff. And we're probably about halfway through, so I've sort of forgotten this, but welcome in. Thanks for returning if you are a returner viewer. Supporting the series, supporting the channel. It is greatly appreciated, and welcome in if you are new and this is the first one you've picked up on. Why not? If you're enjoying it, go back and check out the rest of the series. If you do enjoy it, don't forget to give it a sub. Definitely give it a like. Stay up to date with everything that's going on. Also, feel free to come and join the Discord. We have a Discord link down below. Discord is free. I've just noticed a lot of people are saying, oh, Discord is free, come join the Discord. I didn't realise so many people charge to come and join their Discord. That's insane. So yeah, Discord is free. Come and chat with us. Share your content, share your screenshots, share your videos, share whatever. Everyone is welcoming. I'm going the wrong way. I knew that felt wrong. Yeah, come and share with us. Everyone is welcome. Gamers of all ilk. Simmers, shooters, truckers, farmers, adventurers. There's a spot for everyone. Those that get lost. I told you we faff. The channel does also have a Facebook page. There's a link for that down there if you're more into your Facebook rather than your Discord, if that's your thing. I try and post updates on there as regular as possible. I try and remember to post the videos as they go live, because not everyone obviously has notification turns on the YouTube. I think of all the channels I follow, I think there's only a handful of notifications I have turned on. Those that I just can't bear to miss. But even then, sometimes I don't get to the videos as the notification goes off. But it's a nice little reminder that X, Y, and Z have released a new video and I need to get on it. So yeah, come be part of the community, the Mr. Farquhar Gaming Network, as we call it. speaking of which, we do now have multiple YouTube channels as part of the Mr. Farquhar Gaming Network. Obviously we've got this one, which is sim-based. I have the new Mr. Farquhar Adventures, where I play action adventures, RPGs, rail shooters and stuff like that. Something with a bit of a story to it, and where we can, you know, have a bit of fun and freedom and do something different. And I do also have a channel called Just Games, which used to be called Mr. Farquhar Plus once upon a time. And on there I just upload my shorts from random gameplay that I do, or if I've got a game that I'm playing and I just want to have a bit of fun with it, playing around with shorts. And also some non-commentary gameplay if you are fed up with hearing my voice, maybe you want to see something else that I'm doing. On that one recently I've been uploading The Division. I've been replaying The Division on PC. I've completed it multiple times with multiple agents on console. I'm playing for it again on PC because it's just a game that I go back to and that I love. We all have a game that we go back to and that we love. And The Division is one for me. I can replay that all the time. And yeah, so I just thought I'd hit record on the main missions as I go through and just sort of start posting them, really, on there for something. Just to see, because there are people out there that hate having commentary, which is fine. I try and do a little bit of both on this series, so I chat a lot for the first like 20 minutes, half an hour, and then the last 30 is normally a little bit quieter, a little bit more concentrating on what we're doing and what have you. I like to get the chat out while people are still here and engaged. Odds are everyone's disappeared after 3 or 5 minutes, so we say hello, we say what we're doing, and everyone disappears. That's YouTube for you. It's weird. I do think that is strange, though. Like that, of the viewing culture that has sort of come about. Because I can't lie, I don't do that. Because I don't click on a video I don't want to watch. Like if I'm not interested in the content, I don't click on it and watch it. And when it's something like episodic, like this, if you're clicking on, like, if people click on and watch 3 minutes, but I only watch 3 or 4 minutes of every video. Like I just, that I don't get, because all you do is just hear me say hello. Like, by now, probably 2,000 or 3,000 times if you've been here from the start. We need to remove this YouTube culture of people think that they're helping out just by clicking on a view and then leaving. Because you're not. All the people that do that are killing videos. You're killing channels. And it demoralises creators. You're not helping anyone. And it's hard to get that message across in the first 30 seconds of a video. So it always comes, you know, every 3 or 4 episodes I have a little rant on it. On all my content. But it normally comes about 30 odd minutes in. Whereas you need to start, you say, hello. Don't go away. Why are you doing this? It's weird. It's weird. Because if you're not interested in the content, why have you clicked on it? That's what I don't get. Like, there are some people that I follow, and they play games or do stuff that I know I'm not going to enjoy, so I don't watch it. And then they play other stuff, and I'll give it a try, and I'll see if I like it. But if I clicked on it, honestly, I just sort of go through that video. I will. Because how do I know fully until I've maybe got to the end? Something might happen. Something that might work your interest. Like, there's a chap out there that I enjoy watching, Ellipse Gamer, and he plays a lot of the quirky life sims that I enjoy and the job sims that I enjoy. So I watch a lot of them. But every now and then, he'll be playing like a train sim, or, you know, I think it's called like Derailed is a recent one. I'm not sure if that's what it's actually called, but I know it's about trains or trams and stuff like that. I have no interest, but I don't like click on the video to try and give it a view for him to help him out, because that's weird. Because I'm going to be gone within a few seconds, because it's not something that interests me. But as soon as he's back to trucking or playing one of those weird little recital center games, or I'm hoping he'll do some more Contractville, because that's a weird little one. I wouldn't mind doing some Contractville. Stuff like that. I mean, I'm invested and I'll watch 3 or 4 in a row. Yeah. I don't know, it's just my view on things, isn't it? I learned pretty early on that the way I approach YouTube is very different from the way a lot of other people approach YouTube as a creator and as a service user, as a viewer. Wait. There we go. Saved it. So, how much fuel have we got in here? That's nearly full as well. That's amazing. I mean, it costs money to pull fuel through. But if we are somewhere where fuel is expensive to buy, we've run out of fuel. Because there are some maps where fuel is very limited coming. Eventually. Probably about 2030, the way I get through them. But, yeah, there are some coming. And we will need to bring fuel through. And we're not going to bring any through from Michigan. Because we only had 97 litres of fuel left there. So we'd only go to Michigan if fuel was cheaper to buy there. But then I'd have to be in Michigan to know that. Perhaps what I need to do is get my little notepad out and write down the price of purchasing fuel in each map, so then I know where I want to go afterwards. But I'm sure on the hardest Russian map, I'm sure the hard Russian map has, one of the tasks has you building a fuel station, and I'm sure you then get free fuel from it. I don't know. That might not work on hard mode, but in normal mode fuel is free anyway. But I haven't watched my man Wessel do that map. I've been jumping around and watching him do other things. Other regions, getting a little tester for him, helping me to plan out the order in which I want to adventure through them, because we're not doing it in order. Once we've done the base 3, we are gonna do a little picking and choosing of where we're going. I think our very last map will probably be Tennessee. I've completed that on console, and I mean, it's the racing one. There's nothing on there that we need for any other map, or we'll use for any other map, I don't think. Although they have updated the racing trucks so that you can actually fill it up with parts now, so it is a little bit more useful. And it's quick. But yeah, it's just scouts and the racing truck there. And it's a map that I'm not going to be able to 100%, because you have to do some multiplayer stuff to 100% it. So if that's the very last map we go to, I think that makes sense. No matter the order we play, that'll be last. Because I wanted to see if it was one where we could earn a lot of money, or where we could pull a lot of fuel from. But it's not that either. There's not a lot of money to be made in Tennessee from what I gathered from my playthrough, and not a great deal of fuel lying around. Like, it's all small scout trailers of fuel. I think it's one where we'd probably end up having to take fuel too. But after Alaska is Timir, and Timir is, for me anyway, somewhat of a challenge. Or it will be anyway, because I've only ever played it on normal with DLC trucks in the garage. And although I've tried to play it without using OP trucks, I'll admit that the ZIX comes out at some point to help with something. The big ZIX. The Mastodon? That's the DLC truck. That has come out a few times whenever I've played Timir. And the other Tatra that was part of a Tatra pack. I want to say it's like the 833 or something like that. The T833, I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to remember all the truck names and numbers. But yeah, there was a Tatra truck we got that was quite a beast. When that first came along early on, in the early days of SnowRunner, way back when, back in 2020, that Tatra pack with the Tatra in it, I think it has a snake or something as a custom skin. Yeah, that felt like an absolute beast. If you ever got that and ran around on Michigan with it, it felt insanely OP. And these days, that's not even an OP truck. I think we had a lot of DLCs come along, or expansions come along, especially in the Russia regions, that came along with some really, really good trucks. And there's nothing wrong with that. But then, that also means now whenever new truck packs come out, with the likes of the recent Mac pack and the Kenworth pack, a large portion of the player base grumbles because the trucks aren't quote-unquote as good, but they are set to their realistic like standards and capabilities. They're just not OP. And if you've been used to playing with those big OP Russian trucks in the not as challenging North American maps, going to a Kenworth off-road truck, or the Mac, is it the Mac Defense, I want to say, without diff locks, or is it without all-wheel drives, like one of them it doesn't have. It's still a good truck though, it's just you have to work it a little bit. I just think you can tell who doesn't bother getting used to playing with things like the Fleet Star and maybe the White Western or the Royal. People who haven't played with those trucks and just jump straight into the big monsters all the time, because they cry when a truck isn't OP. It's like they can't all be Mastodons and Kolovs. They can't all be what was it, Kenworth 900, I want to say. I don't think it is, but yeah, the OP Kenny that we're going to get early on can't all be that. And when we do get some really good trucks, they probably won't get pulled through to every map. There are certain maps when I want certain trucks, where I know certain challenges are going to be there, and it's just going to reduce some of the grind a little bit. And I believe it's there's a Kenworth we can find in British Columbia, and I want to get that before we go to Yukon. So I've got a little bit of a plan in my head. I think I go through this quite regular, the plan in my head for the maps and what trucks I'd like. Yeah, I never have a plan for what we're going to do in other maps or the map that we're in. But yeah, in Yukon, you've got a lot of running up and down the same route, up and down a mountain. Lots of loads, like 16, 20 trips probably. It's a lot. And if we went there, because it was the first DLC, So if we went there as like straight out of time air, all we'd really have are the trucks that we have, and we'd be able to do it. It would just be such a slog, such a slog. So if we go and find ourselves a decent free truck, and then come back to it later. But I don't want to leave it too late, because Yukon is the first map that introduced the breaking down and the construction and the building part of SnowRunner in going to collect these parts to go and make something else. Now, although I've done a little bit of that in some of the maps that I've been on, I haven't done a great deal of it. So hitting the map that teaches it early on would be a good idea, I think. Personally. Am I in auto? I am. Come on. I'm sorry if my voice sounds funny as well. Like, in my head, I now sound completely stuffed up. I am not feeling well at the minute, but I am soldiering on making the content. Not feeling good at all. But yeah, over the last sort of 10 minutes, my voice has become more and more monotone in my own head. Hopefully it's not coming out that way. Weave through the SS chicane. That's a boy. I don't know if this happens to anyone else when they play this, or when they play other trucker games, because I get this when I play ATS and ETS as well. It doesn't matter what time of day it is I'm playing or recording. Like right now, it is bang on the dot 11 AM. As soon as the in-game turns to night, because I'm playing in a dark room, I've not got the lights on in here, it's just lit by my monitors. As soon as it gets dark in-game and it gets to night, oh, my brain just wants to go to sleep. Like I get hit with that fatigue, like it is night time. Anyone else get that? That might just be a me thing. So I'm thinking as well, trying to think ahead here. If, when we do the medium logs, I go... If I drop off medium logs here, because I think this only wants... Oh, this wants 2 lots of medium logs. I thought this only wanted 1. I was thinking there was only 1 lot of medium logs to come here, and then I'd go to Pedro Bay with 1 lot of medium logs, because they come on a double trailer. And then I just leave the trailer in Pedro and then start collecting up fuel trailers, semi-fuel trailers, but I don't think that's going to work. We'll just go with half a trailer when we go there. Because I'm pretty sure Mountain River wanted 2 as well. So if you wanted to do like everything out of 1 map, similar to the way I'm doing it, you could come and set up all your login out of Northport. You just have 2 long log deliveries to go all the way out to White Valley, and that's just quite a trek. So you'd still need fuel out and about on there as well. I think I've always long logged out of White Valley first. I'm hosting this way. I can't even remember where the sawmill is actually. Is it right? Oh, it's not as far. Okay, it's not as far as I thought that may be. It's good. Whoa. It's not this way, is it? It's down that road. Did it again. This is where it all goes wrong. Get too relaxed, get a bit too confident, all goes to pot. It's that nighttime feeling, lulling me in. There we go. Yeah, I then questioned myself then, but yeah, it's this way. Actually, I'm thinking I might go to Pedro Bay first. Just get that done, and then I can pull my Lodestar out. I won't do that. We go Pedro Bay, then do the Mountain River deliveries, and then do White Valley deliveries, and then come through to the port and bring everything pretty much into the port. Top up the Lodestar, and then head out and try and do my challenges. Maybe pull a little fuel trailer about with it again. Oh, it's exciting. We might have another one in the bag soon. Finally complete the second map. It's only been a year and a half. Oh, it's been about a year. When did we start the hard mode? Last June? July, I think? Been a while. Come on, mate, give us a little pull. I like the Derry. The Derry does not like hills. It's not inclined to tackle the incline. Sort of drag it up a little bit. So how the Royal's going to do without the diff lock, I do not know. Could be fun. But like I say, if the Royal becomes too much of a pain in the ass, it becomes a royal pain in the ass, then we'll put the medium trailer on the Derry. It's just nice to mix up a little bit. I mean, the Cat's got fuel trailer on it now, and there's no small logs that want delivering. But the Cat has a small log trailer. I don't think it has a medium one. It has a small log carrier, should I say, that you can fit on body add-on. I don't think it has a medium. I'm sorry, I'm trying to stifle a yawn. I'm not even tired. It's just because it's dark. There we go. So that is all of our long logs done. So if we can jump through to the valley, to the Royal. Now, there's not really any fuel there, is there? So perhaps we'll go to the Caterpillar. Because I think I'm going to require 3 runs out of here. That's full. And my fuel carrier is full. Right. So... not very good with this vehicle, by the way. We'll go left. And we'll park this fuel trailer. Where will we park it? Yeah, we'll take it right on there. We'll take it right on there. I am not good with articulated vehicles. What is it? I want to say the FEM 53 or whatever it is. Anyway, the FEM. I can't do that. That thing is mental. It's a good truck. I know it's a good truck. I've watched plenty of reviews on it, and like, its abilities are great. My ability to handle it is not so great. There's our sort of cat dozer type thing. I can just about do this because it's quite small. I'll go back and sort the other 2 fuel trailers out as well. Because you can't pull all of them, obviously. A little bit of fuel logistics before we start the mediums runs. No, right. Right then left. I think. Yeah. Yeah, there's a Scout there. But it's got like 20 litres in it or something. Or a Scout trailer, sorry. It's got like 20 litres in it. See, I was thinking that once this runs out, we'd probably sell the Cat, but I might keep it as a fuel carrier recovery type vehicle, because I mean it can go some. We used it to recover the Derry after all, so we go on some maps. It's just that it's just very limited, isn't it? It's got capabilities. That's one of those things of whether I'm capable with it as well, though. I'm going to try and pull the trailer off the actual track. There we go. See, we did that. That went even with all-wheel drive on. Plenty capable. Oh. Wiggly bum time. Oh, Dorothy. Shoot up there. Right, so probably be able to... If there is anything left in it, and there isn't... No. Yeah, brought that here and then drained it. So can I... Make sure it's the right one. Just to get it out of the way. Don't need it. And we'll go sort the two out that are up, sort of in town. Up on the barracks residentials. She's a throaty girl, isn't she? Mindful of the time, I think the sun is starting to come up. So I don't waste this. Oh, we've moved it already, that's right. So we've moved that, that'll be why there's two there. Okay. What was the time? Yeah, might be able to get up there. I mean, we don't need to do anything with those two. I think we'll have enough fuel in that trailer, and then as we're going around the other maps, there's fuel laid out for us. But I'd like to have some there for when I get back, and then, yeah, we'll do what we need to do with these two trailers, probably once the medium logs have been done. Just having things in place. If I can get in a routine and get a mindset of being better prepared, then when we do make it to other maps, I might also be better prepared. Or think to move things around to be better prepared. And it's not like, having done some of the maps, that I'm all clued up on and ready to go on what I want to do on them, because the maps that I want to go to after Time Here, which is going to take, you know, at the rate I play, it's going to take a while to get through. But the next two maps that I was thinking to visit after Time Here, I completed them 6 months ago now. So make that nearly a year, I will have forgotten everything that I did. Whereas I know that some people have played and recorded this, having done like a dummy run, and then record it on a separate save, doing the exact same thing to get it down smoother. And there's nothing wrong in that. If that's your way of doing it, that's your way of doing it. Perhaps I should have done that. But odds are with me, if I tried that, nothing would ever work the same the second time anyway. So, that trailer is now empty. It is 6:20, so that is us for another day. Not a bad day. We have completed all of our long logs in Alaska. So next time out, we'll start dropping off medium logs, which means we start to get paid off of these contracts. One medium log into Pedro Bay should get us $5,000. Then I think we'll have enough time to do two more deliveries maybe. So we might be able to get the 2 logs into Mountain River for about $10,000, and then 2 logs delivered in White Valley, which I think is close to like $6,000 maybe. I don't know. So one of these was really good. So yeah, money coming in, XP coming in. We're getting closer to completing Alaska, which is pretty cool. It feels good to be able to say that, knowing that within like 4 or 5 episodes we could be done here. That's pretty cool. But hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, that barking, by the way, is in the game. That's not background noise for me, if you can hear barking. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on. Find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.